Okay, so hi everyone, this is group 4. So for today's video, we're going to discuss about the stages of moral development of Kohlberg theory. So for additional, this theory founded in John Piaget cognitive development. Then diba ang mga psychologists before around 20th century I guess, they have a different theory about development of human beings' behavior based on different aspect part of the human mind. Then, as you remember, let's recall the Erikson stages. Diba, human naman tag-discuss, anak? So, let's go back to the main discussion, which is the moral development of Kohlberg. Okay, so, Kohlberg theory is a cognitive nature which is focused on thinking process that occurs when one decides whether a behavior is right or wrong. Lawrence Kohlberg has 3 different levels. The level 1, pre-conventional. Level 2, the convention. And level 3, the post-conventional. In level 1, there are 2 stages. Stage 1 and 2, and also level 2, they have 2 stages, 3 and 4, and also the last level, the post-conventional, has also 2 stages, the 5 and 6. So for further discussion, I will discuss you about the level 1 of Kohlberg theory of moral development. In level 1, morality is extremely controlled. Rules enforced by the authority figures are conformed to in order to avoid punishment or receive rewards. Level 1, the pre-conventional level. Stage 1, punishment and obedience. Punishment and obedience focus on the direct consequence. Negative action will result in punishment. This behavior is determined by the consequence the individuals obey to avoid punishment. Stage 1 and 2 is like a negative and positive reinforcement. While the stage 2, instead of punishment, the person is looking forward for a reward, which is the behavior is determined the concentration. But as what I said, magdepende siya sa external consequences because this stage, individual focus on the receiving rewards or satisfying the individual needs. For example, in stage 1, punishment, the person only does something morally if he or she decision on something is matter of what is right and what is wrong. For example, the child say bad words, then she caught by her mother. So mauto gibunalan siya. So katong bataa dili na siya mag-say og bad word og magbuhat og bati kay mahadlok siya na mabunalan. Sa punishment, katong bataa dili na siya muusab. Dili kay kahibaw na siya unsay sakto ug dili sakto. But the main reason mutuman na siya kay tungod dili siya gusto mapanisyan. I mean, do you get my point? Dili na siya muusab kay mahadlok na siya mapanisyan. So, ang idea sa bata ug unsay sakto ug dili para niya kay based on the punishment. So, obedient ang bata kay naa may negative result which is the punishment. So, mao na to ang example sa number 1. Okay, so let's proceed to the stage 2. The level 1 stage 2, mutual benefit. You want a reward, that's why you do something in return. Well, dili na ka magmatter ug unsay sakto ug unsay dili. For example, na kay manghod na inchekan. Diba, naaman na sa elementary and kita tanan nakasuway man sad ana in elementary days. Then, imo manghod, dili siya magpa-inject. So, mauto, imo siyang utuon para musugot siya. Imo siyang iingnan nga, kung magpa-inject ka, palitan ti kagduwaan. Kay naa man siya desire, katong bataan, naman siya desire, so mutuman siya sa imuhang gisulti. Naa man siya rewards in return, maong nagpa-inject ang imuhang manghod. Kay lagi mauna iyahang objective, ang iyahang goal, makuha ang iyahang rewards. So mauna siya ang sa stage 2 in level 1. So masabot naman jud tanan no. And maura to. So let's proceed to the level 2, stage 3 and 4. So ihatag din ako ni Mary Ann Dablo. Thank you.
My name is Miriam Dablo, and I am going to discuss the 3 and 4 stages of Kohlberg's moral development. So, in stage 3, the behavior is determined by social approval. The individual wants to maintain or win the affection and approval of others by being a good person. So remember, nag-referred siya being a good person. And then, this stage of the interpersonal relationship of moral development is focused on living up to social expectations and rules, where there is an emphasis on conformity, being nice, and consideration of how choices influence relationships. And the good interpersonal relationships becomes priority. So, for example, a child in this stage will share their game to make friends and to perceive as terrific. So, the children there share to perceive as nice. It is being a good person in your own eyes and those of others. So, kay sakto man ang gibuhat sa bata, so ang expectations sa uban is buutan siya. And kato nga gibuhat niya nga behavior kay nag-considered na to being a good person. So the children maintain friendly relationships with others. So muna to ang stage 3, nag-refer siya being a good person. So at sa stage 4, so in this stage, social rules and laws determine behavior. So kung balikan na to ang stage 4, ang stage 3 nag-refer siya og being a good person, while ang stage 4 is ang gi-refer niya is ang social rules and laws of society. So the individual how takes into consideration a larger perspective, that of societal laws. So moral decision making becomes more than consideration of close ties to others. The individual believes that rules and laws maintain social order that is worth preserving. So for example, I drive the speed limit because it is the law. Mutay first example. Second example, I wear dress code because that is what the school requires. So from those two examples, it is the desire to maintain a functional society by obeying laws and rules that drives behaviors. So kato nga duha ka examples, muna to nga nag-obey na og rules and laws. So when we summarize the 3 and 4 stages, The stage 3, people value a supportive community and therefore have the desire to be a good, helpful member. Whereas in stage 4, they seek instead to meet the goals of the society, which includes maintaining law and order.
So, post-conventional moral reasoning. This is the stage of final of Kohlberg's model of moral reasoning, in which an individual makes choice based on their own personal beliefs, even if those beliefs are not in accordance with law or social conventional. Kani nga stage is kanang ang tagsa-tagsa ka individual is maghimo og choice based sa ilahang mga personal beliefs. Bisan pa man ang uban nga mga beliefs is wala gi-agree sa mga law or mga social convention. So, kaning post-conventional is naa siya duha ka stage, which is first stage is legal principles, second is universal moral principles. Stage 5, legal principle, must protect the basic rights of all people by upholding the legal principle of fairness, justice, equality, and democracy. Kani siya is kani siya kay gi-protect niya ang rights sa ubang tanang tao, kanang naa siya paninindigan gani para ang fairness and justice, equality kay mapatumon para ang atong kanang world is naahimo siyang peaceful. Law that fail to promote general welfare or that violate ethical principle can be changed, reinterpreted, or abandoned. If ang law daw kay ma-fail siya og promote, naay posibilidad nga mausab or maariya mawari siya, mawala.
Good day, everyone. So I am going to discuss about Kohlberg's theory of moral development on 6-stage universal moral ethical principles. Lawrence Kohlberg, an American psychologist, has among the pioneers of moral development research. Building on from the original proposition of Jean Piaget, Kohlberg theorized that humans develop their moral judgment in 6 stages. To confirm his theory, Kohlberg interviewed boys between the ages of 10 and 16. He then analyzed how they would justify their decision when confronted with different hypothetical moral dilemma, superimposing the participant argumentation onto their cognitive development. Kohlberg postulated that human progress through the stages in hierarchical order as their cognitive abilities develop. All those involved now have to face the headmasters. He first explains the school rules and why they exist. He then clarifies that rules are valid only if they are grounded in justice. The commitment to justice carries with it obligation to disobey unjust rules. The headmaster's highest moral principle is compassion. He believes that all people should learn to understand each other's viewpoints and that they don't feel alone with their feelings. He asks what the abstract ethical principles that serves my understandings of justice. Thank you.